Hey y'all, it is Cece the personality and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to kick off the Dear Cece series. If you guys don't know, I am starting a new series on my channel which is called Dear Cece, and basically I want you guys to talk to me. If you have advice on anything or need help with any situation, email me. My email is in the description box below, and I will of course keep it confidential. Everything is anonymous, and give you guys the best advice I can to the best of my ability. And if I feel like I want to bring someone else on to help give y'all advice too, I'm thinking about doing that as well. But definitely email me any advice you guys have, and I don't know how often I'm going to do these type of videos, but just email me and let me know. Okay, so I actually have a couple emails. I decided to pick out the best 3 because I want to give advice on things that I know I can give advice on. I don't feel comfortable telling you guys things that I'm not sure of myself. So I did email the people back who I don't feel like I'm the best person who can give advice on. I definitely reached back out to you guys and let you know. But I picked out the best 3 that can kind of like, I kind of have dealt with these situations before. So before I get into this video, do not forget to give me a big thumbs up. And also, if you are new to my channel, subscribe and join the family. And if you're not, thank you so much for returning. Yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so the first one I have says, Dear Cece, I love your channel. Thank you, girl. I need advice on a situation I'm having with my best friend. We've been friends. I think, yeah, she spelled friends wrong. We've been friends for about 4 years now, and I can honestly say she is my other half. Aw. However, lately I've been feeling very distant from her ever since she got in this new relationship. She barely has time for me, which I understand because she's in a new relationship, but she's always blowing me off for him. I feel like we're losing our friendship, and at this point I don't know what to do because whenever I talk to her about it, she apologizes and does the same thing. Do you think I should cut her off? I don't want to, but I hate this feeling. Sincerely, so-and-so, but we're gonna go with sincerely anonymous. So thank you so much for you know, entrusting me with this advice. But I actually have gone through something similar, not completely similar, but I went through a period with my best friend. I think I spoke about this on my channel before, where we were not talking for like a really long time, and it was something so new to us. Because, sorry, that's my dog. He's like making a whole bunch of noise. But yeah, it was very like new to us because coming from high school where we saw each other every day and like it was easy to communicate, and then transitioning into college where we didn't go to the same school, I think it's very different when you see someone every day. It's easy to be friends, but when you don't see someone every day and you're adulting, like it becomes harder to communicate because it's a choice to reach out to them. It's not like you're forced to see them every day. Like if you're friends after school, you would know that you're real friends because it's a choice to communicate. You're not just communicating because you see each other every day. So that was something that we definitely we had a rough patch, and I feel like all relationships, there will be a rough patch, whether that's a relationship or a friendship. I mean, whenever you're dealing with someone other than yourself, there will be a point where you guys get in an argument or a disagreement, and it's just something that you have to work to fix. Now, in relation to it being because of a new relationship, I will say that, I mean, as you get older, you guys are going to be in a relationship, and it might be different relationships. So I don't know, I would talk to her. You say you spoke to your friend already and she keeps doing the same thing. I wouldn't advise you to cut her off, especially someone that you consider a best friend. Like, to me, calling someone a best friend, like, that's a really big deal, like a really big deal. And if that friendship means anything to you, I wouldn't completely cut her off. You said y'all relationship is going on how many years? Y'all relationship are going, we've been friends for about 4 years. Y'all relationship is going on 4 years. You're gonna cut your friend off because of a boy? I mean, it's really unfortunate that you feel like you guys are losing your friendship because of a guy, but I don't think this is something that you should stop being friends with her for. I think it's something that you should communicate with again and say, hey, friend, I don't know your friend's name. Hey friend, I mean, I spoke to you about this a couple of times, and I feel like you're apologizing, but you're continuing to do the same thing, and it really hurts me. So I mean, is there something that we can do to actively mend our friendship? Maybe you guys can go on like weekly or bi-weekly friend dates, go get ice cream one day, and or have 1 hour conversation, one weekly conversations on the phone, FaceTime on the phone, 1 hour a week. Like, I don't know, I just feel like with a relationship, even a friendship, you have to make a conscious effort to communicate. Everything is about communication, which is something that I've learned through trial and error with friendships. Like, it's all about communicating. So I don't think you should cut your friend off. I just think you should communicate a little bit more with your friend and explain to her exactly how she's making you feel. And yeah, that's it. Okay, the next one says, Dear Cece, and I read this one, y'all. This one is pretty funny. Dear Cece, my best friend went to college last fall and came back into a full, what? My best friend went away to college last fall and came back a full-blown thought. I stayed and went to a community college while she went to FAMU. She really not been the same person. I guess she meant to say she hasn't been the same person. She talks ghetto, she wears clothes she never used to wear, and she's always talking to different boys. I don't know if she's smashing them or not, but it's really not a good look, and I think I should tell her, but at the same time I don't want to get her mad. From so and so, obviously their name, but I'm not gonna say it. Okay, now I'm really hoping, like, reading this, it kind of sounds like you hating on the girl, but I'm just gonna think, you know, you're not hating on her, you're just really concerned. So if I'm gonna give you advice off of a truly concerned friend, because I don't think you hating on your friend. You wouldn't do that, right? Okay, so let's say you really are concerned about your friend and you think that she's not representing herself in the most positive way. But there are a few concerns I have with some of the things you said. Let's go back, because you're saying you went to a community college and she went to FAMU. She hasn't been the same person. She's not going to be the same person. I mean, I feel like people have these false expectations of, like, people in general remaining the same. Like, I don't think y'all understand that people are not supposed to remain the same. As you get older, as you experience more things in life, you're gonna change. Like, there's nothing wrong with changing. You're supposed to change. If someone is staying the same forever after all the years you've known them, that's a problem. Like, I would hope your friend isn't remaining the same. But if you're talking about if she's changing in reference to, like, the way she acts towards you, or the way if she's carrying herself negatively, then that's a difference. But you're saying she talks ghetto. She talks ghetto. What does that even mean? Are you trying to say, like, she sounds ratchet? Because I mean, when I'm in different places, I can turn my ratchet on and off. While I'm at work, I am Ashley, but when I am in the city, baby, I am somebody else. Like, I'm not the same person. So I mean, maybe she's speaking or talking ratchet to you because you're her friend, but when she's, like, in different places, she's able to turn that on and off. Because I'm like that, my mom is like that. Like, I know a lot of people who can turn their ratchet on and off, so I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. You said she wears clothes she never really used to wear. I mean, when you go to college, that's what you do. You don't have your parents, like, watching over you, like, what you wear. I mean, if she's wearing things that's a little bit more sexy, a little bit more fitting, there's nothing wrong with that. But if she got her butt out, if she's doing things that you see is showing her in a negative light, I would talk to her, like, as a friend. I mean, most of these things are, like, for example, the previous thing I just read, if somebody is your friend, if you care about someone or talk to them enough to consider them to be your friend or a best friend, why is it hard for you to talk to them? Like, why? It shouldn't be hard to communicate with somebody that you consider a friend. And I had to learn this recently. Like, if I consider somebody a friend, I should have no issues talking to them. If they're doing something I don't like, I should not be scared and feel like I'm tiptoeing on glass to talk to them. Because if somebody is your friend, you should be able to talk to them about anything. So that's how I feel. If that's really your friend, talk to them about it. Talk to them. Open your mouth and speak, okay? Okay, the next concern looks like you said she's always talking to different boys. That's another thing that I low-key have an issue with, is why is that a bad thing that she's talking to different boys? Like, I guarantee y'all, if this were a boy, like a friend boy, and nobody would be saying, oh, she's always talking to different girls. I personally feel like talking to different boys, as long as you are not committing yourself to any one of them or leading them on, making you think that you'll be in a relationship with them, there's nothing wrong with that. She should be talking to different boys. That's how you like get a feel of what you like and what you don't like. So you should be rooting for your friend because she's talking to different boys. When my friend talks to different boys, I get excited for them. Why? Because like, you shouldn't be committing yourself to one person or leading unless they're leading somebody on. And I definitely check my friends, but there's nothing wrong with dating and talking to different guys, because guys do the same thing, okay? I don't know if she's smashing them or not, but it's really not a good look, and I think I should tell her, but at the same time I don't want to get her mad. Okay, if you feel like your friend is misrepresenting herself in a bad light, then you should talk to her as a friend and say, hey girl, you're doing this, which, you know, it's not something you used to do before, but, you know, I'm just letting you know it might not be the best look, but I completely support you. If, you know, if you want to talk to different guys, talk to them. I don't see a point in that. But if she's like dressing crazy, if she looking like a thot, then okay, talk to her and let her know, like, girl, don't wear that ain't cute, wear this, wear that. Like, but I don't know, most of this email, it kind of sound like your friend is evolving and you're used to her being this same friend, and she's changing and she's growing and she's figuring out who she is and who she wants to be, and it seems like you're not used to that same person that you know. So I don't know, I feel like most of the problem is with you, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, but I'm just saying that your friend is gonna change. You yourself are gonna change. She's just in a place where she's able to test different things and see what she likes and see who she wants to be, because that's what college is for. It's for figuring out who you are and who you want to be. So I personally don't think your friend is doing anything wrong. Sounds like she just finished her freshman year and she's doing a lot of things that freshmen do. So I don't know. I think if you feel some type of way, talk to your friend about it, but you really need to check yourself and evaluate yourself first before you talk to your friend, because reading this email, you coming at this girl crazy. So I would, you know, just reevaluate what you want to say to her, and if that's truly your friend, just talk to her about it. No, you don't need to cut her off. No, for what? For what? What you cutting her off for? For what? All right, so this is the last one I'm gonna do. Dear Cece, it really isn't a question. Please give me advice on if you think it's okay to date a friend's ex. I like him, but I don't want to ruin my friendship. Oh, dating friends' exes. So talk to your friend. I mean, I feel like all of these are pretty much, it's the same advice. Talk to your friend, because I don't know, it depends what kind of ex it is. Was this an ex that she had recently? Was this an ex that she dated? Bo, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Was this a friend that she dated recently? Was this a friend that she dated a while ago, but she dated this person seriously for a couple of years? Was this just a fling? Like, you have to, what kind of relationship was it? Because that's really important. And I don't know, I feel like different people feel different ways about this topic. Like, me personally, I don't want any of my friends dating any of my exes. Like, just don't do it. Just don't do it. But other people I've heard don't have an issue with it. A lot of guys I know don't care. Like, they don't care. They like, you want her, you can have her. And I know other guys that are like, don't talk to none of my ex-girlfriends, period. So it really depends on the kind of friend you have, the kind of relationship she had with this person. It depends on a lot of things, but I would say personally to you, how would you feel? Like if you were your friend, or if your friend wanted to talk to one of your exes, how would you feel? Because that also determines something too. Like if you yourself wouldn't want your friend doing that to you, I don't think you should do that to your friend. But if you really wouldn't care and your friend just dated this person, you know, for a month or something, then maybe your friend wouldn't care. I would talk to your friend about it, and I will also evaluate if you would be okay with it or not. But that's a good topic, a good question. Y'all comment down below, would y'all be okay with y'all friend dating your ex? Or have you ever dated your friend's ex before? I mean, I know I said I wouldn't be okay with that, but I personally have done that before, which I'm not proud of. I'm really not, and I got my karma from that, but that's a whole nother story time. I'm gonna close this video out. Comment down below and let me know what y'all think about that last question. Definitely send me more Dear Cece emails if you guys have any advice or anything you need help on. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.